Today we're going to be talking about 3 different options to entice your puppy to eat on their first day home. So option 1 is going to be just plain kibble. So you're just going to pour a little bit of kibble in a bowl. Leave that bowl on the ground so that your puppy has access to it, and see if your puppy will eat just the plain kibble. If it's been about 20 minutes and puppy is not wanting the plain kibble, then option 2 is going to be plain kibble mixed with some Cesar's wet food. So Cesar's wet food, you can actually cut this into fourths. You could use a fork, spoon, whatever you have, and then grab one of those fourths and add it to the dry food. This is to make sure that we're offering the puppy a different option, and this is just to entice the puppy to eat. Your puppy has been on dry food. However, this is the first time your puppy is going home and eating by his or herself. So there are no litter mates present. So that is harder for the puppy to want to eat on its own. So by adding in the wet food with the dry food, you're enticing the puppy to eat a little bit more. This is sort of like candy to them, the wet food. So you mix it up in there really nice, put this down, leave that down for about 45 minutes to an hour and see if your puppy will eat that on its own. The last option is baby food and Karo syrup. So this is your last resort. This is what you're gonna wanna use if it's been about an hour at home with your puppy and they're still not eating. So open up the baby food, and then in your transition kit that you're sent home with, there's already syringes that are filled with Karo syrup. So you will just take off the top, squirt this Karo syrup into the baby food. It's 1 full syringe per 1 jar of baby food. And then you're gonna wanna mix this up. And you can actually dump a little bit of that, about half of a jar, into a bowl. You're gonna wanna put this on the ground for your puppy. Make sure your puppy has access to that. Your puppy should gobble that right up, but if they're not, if it's been about another 10 or 15 minutes, they're not really showing interest in that, we are gonna have to resort to syringe feeding. Syringe feeding is perfectly healthy, perfectly normal, especially in those first 2 weeks. So if you do have to use the syringe and feed your puppy, you can look out for how to do that on another video. Follow us for more puppy tips here at Lone Star Pups.